Dear friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about depression. 1 out of 20 percentage of population in India are suffering from depression, and the age group which is suffering from depression is 15 to 49 years old. So by this we can understand most of the youngsters are many of the youngsters are suffering from depression. So what is depression? We are going to see what is depression. Depression is a feeling of disappointment for a long term. So feeling of disappointment can be had by each and every one of us. Okay, in our everyday life we have feeling of disappointment, frustration, etc. It may not become a depression unless it doesn't last for a long time. So for example, we have failed in a game or an exam. Okay, when we have failed in an exam, we may feel a kind of anxiety or disappointment. It may last for 1 or 2 days. If it lasts for 1 week, 2 week, and for 1 month and for a year, okay, it becomes depression, a disorder, a depressive disorder, which needs often understanding and treatment. Okay, so how can we overcome discussion? What are the causes for depression and what are the symptoms for depression? All those points we will see through this video. So, what are the causes of depression? So, depression is caused by failure in any kind of activities which is interested in the individual or which individual is desiring very much in life. For example, an individual is preparing to become a volleyball champion, and he is not able to become that. It can lead the individual to the feeling of depression or failures to achieve goals in life. Okay, maybe the a victory in the exam or the PSC, winning in the PSC exam or winning in any kind of central government exam for which the individual is intensely preparing for, or an unexpected life event, maybe a breakup or a death of near one or the cheating by the friend. Okay, all those things can be also the reason. And so disease. Okay, if we have some chronic disease and things like that, we also may feel depression. There are also environmental factors or situational factors leading to depression. Okay, because of the environmental factors means the surrounding factors, maybe because of others. Okay, our neighbors or family, friends. Okay, and all those people, it can also become a cause for depression. And also very rarely genetic factors can act as depression. There is also another kind of situation called learned helplessness. That is when individual is facing failure one after other in life. That also is another reason. Okay, now we have seen the reason causes for the depression or the reasons for the depression. We will see what are the symptoms of depression. Okay, how can we understand an individual is under the state of depression? Okay, depression can happen because of lack of interest in daily activities and also lack of sleep. If an individual is suffering from lack of interest in daily activities, lack of sleep, lack of concentration, poor memory, poor attention, and also withdrawing oneself from others, sitting alone for a long time, avoiding others, all these are the symptoms for the depression. Okay, then we have seen causes of depression, symptoms of depression. Now you may be curious about how we can overcome this situation of depression. We will see how the individual can overcome the situation of depression, or how can we prevent this. Before that, how can we prevent this situation of depression? First of all, develop a knowledge about depression. There is a situation called depression. We have to develop a knowledge and awareness about that. Okay, becoming aware about one's own strength and weakness. I am able for what all the areas I can do and what all the areas I can't perform. I may be good at singing, but I may not be good at riding. So these all things we have to become aware. Accepting failures. When failures are coming in life, we have to accept it as normal, as it can happen to any individual. Next, always be positive. Be positive always about ourselves as well as around the surroundings. Okay, these are some prevention methods. Now we will see how can we overcome depression. So motivation from the other people, family, friends is an important factor in overcoming depression, and also inspiration from them. From the concerned people, and also self reinforcement, that is very important. We have to motivate ourselves if we have done a good action from our part, we have to motivate the self. That is the another method. Next one is, there is a therapy, a psychotherapy called cognitive behavior therapy or CBT. If we undergo that, we can overcome depression. So these are some certain methods we can utilize, make use for overcoming the depression. So thank you friends, be positive.